Hey everyone, and welcome to the stories of Weird. Right, so this is the Stories of Weird, the video podcast where weird people give weird commentary about weird things. And I'm your host, Weston, and my co-hosts here are Victoria.
Hi, guys.
And Tom.
That was like a deal with it gif.
Someone's too cool for school, apparently.
I love it. Tom, good job. Good job.
Yay, I get an accolade this time.
Enjoy it, because that's the only one you're going to get for a while, I think.
Only one.
All right, guys. So, well, let me just give you guys a heads up. So we're actually doing a shorter podcast here just to test out the waters, see if maybe a shorter one is better, faster. And, you know, we're still trying to feel things out and see how everything's working out. So it's going to be a little different. So we're going to be quick, fast. But, of course, Victoria is quick and fast already. So I guess we're good to go.
You know, say he means fast, like quick-witted, not like fast, like I'm. You know, this isn't the 50s. Okay, I have standards. I am a lady.
I thought
women
we were
quick
say
and fast,
like can run a mile in 2 minutes. So never mind. Okay.
Oh, Tom, you're so funny. Honey, I can drive a mile in 2 minutes. Like, and that's about it.
All right.
Let me put it this way: my car is doing the heavy lifting.
So what is going on in the lives of Tom and Victoria?
Well, Tom, you were said first, so why don't you go first?
Yeah. So I did blood today.
Oh, this guy.
Did you like mean to, or I'm kidding.
See, it was actually a very a vampire that was just really nice to him. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me put that bandage there for you.
I need a nibble, right? Just a little bit.
Although to be
no,
quite
no.
honest, the nurse who actually withdrew my blood, she's like, you have a very nice vein.
Don't you love when they say that? That's
Hey, girl.
So
I like that vein.
So hey, what's you and your vein doing tonight?
That's a nice vein. I like that vein.
I like that vein.
Hello, Tom Hanks.
Nice veins, and I can't lie.
We need that.
You know what? That's how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start hitting on people like that. I'm gonna be like, I like your vascular system. How you doing?
Dum 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 dum. I can feel your heartbeat.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet? Some people will go. How much you want to bet? Some people will go like, oh wait, what?
It's like I should hide that.
And your epidermis. Nice.
So apparently veins are the new cleavage.
Mention the weenus, especially when you're talking to men.
Well, no. I just wanted to say you had to wave your weenus in our face, didn't you?
Well, you guys look like you wanted it. All right. Anyway. Okay. Well. I'm sorry. That was not PG. That was bad. Bad. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So Tom, you gave some blood. Anything else?
I
Anything in
started a
return?
club officially on campus.
Nice.
I was productive and reapplied for an internship and applied for 4 scholarships. So I'm on top of things.
That I would consider that on top of things for sure.
That's more on top of it than I've been
Nice.
for a while. So, how about you, Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria, tell us what you got.
Oh, well, you see, I have a lot of things. But my 2 favorite things I think about this week are I turned in my scholarship application for going to Marriott, England. So there's my London update for y'all. And then I think it's fantastic. I went to work today. I am a tour guide, or I'm training to be one. And I go into work to go pick up my paycheck, and I saw one of my coworkers. And I love you, Eric. This is for you. Eric looks at me and he goes, "Hey, just wanted to let you know that my milkshakes, they're under observation." And I was so touched. Like, one, somebody watches the show. And it's not us. Yes.
90 views? That's me just clicking 90 times.
It's 90 times.
Well, I have a friend who watches it too. By the way, YouTube may want to like keep the facial expressions in check because he'll watch it on his iPhone and frequently take screenshots.
Oh, that's great.
That one will be fun. Hey guys.
Ah.
So like, stop. This is about weird people and like weird
And
stuff.
here I thought, folks, that I would actually get them to simmer down, not simmer up.
No, unfortunately, that's not going to happen, Tom.
You don't simmer up, you boil up. God, do you even cook?
No.
Nope. Ramen and ramen.
No. Not even that. I go out.
Oh, that's a whole new level. At least you have the money to do that. I mean, either it's ramen
No,
or
like
you know.
I go to the cafeteria every night.
That's true. Yes, that's true. Meal
Oh,
plans.
that's going out.
I was like, wait, that's not going out. I don't get not after eating there
Like-
for a year.
Leaving your apartment is one thing. You know, getting out of the apartment, that's going out. But I do that. Of course, I do that to go to school. That moment when your crippling social life encroaches upon you. This got depressing real fast.
Okay, so what I've been doing.
Busted.
So out of
Bring the
depression.
happy. Bring
So,
the happy.
Pretty much the same thing as I said last week. So I'm filming this weekend, and everything is just crazy busy. So that's my life. That is my life right now. Being a producer for a small budget short film. That is your life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my
I'm
life.
also
Great.
hatless this week.
Oh, you did. You did. So what happened
Because
to that?
that girl stole it from me.
Wait. This girl.
I did not steal it.
Yes. Really? Does I have proof?
What? Oh, he's got proof. Victoria, he's got proof. Oh snap. Oh snap. She stole it.
And there, folks, if you watched our last episode, there is evidence of Victoria wearing the hat.
Yeah, so Tom wore that hat in the last episode. This I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I have to use crazy studded hat because it is crazy.
No. He didn't wear the hat. The hat wears him. All right. That hat is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had on my head. And for those of you who know me, you know. So, all right. All right. I'm just telling you that when I went home, I had to go to like a therapy session afterwards because I couldn't believe that he'd thrown that thing on my head.
Yes, Victoria.
Like-
So you said that you felt uncomfortable when you put the hat on you. So how do you feel now?
I'm telling you right now, Doc, I keep having that reoccurring dream that the hat just is attacking me. I think it goes back to issues with my mother. And
Kills a man with a hat.
Classic example.
All right, guys. Well, hey.
so, anyways,
Besides that hat, let us move on to the meat of our podcast. So we got this podcast is consisting of two parts. So the first part is the first segment is called "Would It Be Weird If," where we take two nouns and a verb, put it into a sentence, and decide if it would be something strange or weird in terms of reality. And the second part is where each of us will find a weird story from around the world and talk about it. So let us get into our first section. So would it be weird if? So you guys ready for the words?
Do it.
Okay, so we got
bring
some
it.
nouns. I'm going to refresh the list and bring down that document there. Let's bring on that document. Alrighty. Okay, so let's refresh. Boom. Okay, so our nouns are boy and
All right.
balance.
Okay.
These abstract nouns are just killing me. These like, anyways, boy and balance.
We'll see if this
And
works.
we have a whole language to go through too.
If this does not work, we will find something else, I guess. All right, let's grab our verb. Harm.
Okay.
Boy arms balance.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. All right, folks. So this is the question that we are posing to not only ourselves but to you as well. Would it be weird if boys harmed balance?
First off, seeing as how the second one is an abstract
I love it.
concept.
I love it.
Can you harm balance? I mean, boys harm the balance of the world anyway because they throw everything all out of whack. But
What ticks me, but the thing that's like throwing me off here is that two of those nouns, or no, actually two of those words can be nouns, not just boy, but harm and balance are nouns as well as verbs, and I'm.
okay, so would it be better
Where are you getting these? Like,
if boy balances harm?
So
no, see, I want balance to boy harm. That's what I want.
balance to boy harm. Does it have to do with boy bands?
That's what I thought initially. I kid you not. I thought that same thing.
Bye.
I just want to point out, folks, that the two males of this podcast thought of boy bands, and I'm still stuck on the lexicon of the whole thing. I just want to throw that out there. Proud of you.
So let us return to our original question. So, would it be weird and or strange if boys harmed balance? Is it weird?
As in the balance of the world or the balance of power?
I think it could be any balance, Tom.
The balance of the cosmos?
I don't think so, because I think boys are necessary for the balance. Good and evil. Those two things balance each other out. So, say, men
Yin
and women.
Yang, testosterone and estrogen.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Victoria?
Oh, no, I'm really...
Oh no.
Where'd you go?
She's frozen.
I thought it was me for a second.
Oh no. This is
Folks, if this is your first time coming in, we have this frequent problem of me vanishing into thin air.
No, but like you froze and so did Weston, so I was wondering if I was gone. This is what happened. You boys are harming the balance.
And
Folks,
we
it's
have
happened.
a real world example, folks, of what happens when boys harm balance.
Therefore, it is
And
not weird and it is normal.
No, it's not, because it never happens to me. That is not well, okay.
You're not a
I guess
boy
it'd be
harming
normal.
balance.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
I'm insulted. I don't even know why. I'm really miffed now. But I want to point out two things. One, that we finally found why it would be weird. So go us. We made this weird concoction work. And two,
and it's a real world example.
and two, I just blew our minds again. We're getting really good with this like recurring theme on
Heck yeah,
accident.
we are.
Like, I'm digging it. Shoot. Day made.
Day made.
So what is our final answer then?
Oh, then
We
definitely.
had our final answer when we as boys caused her to vanish.
See, but
Thus
Tom,
upsetting the balance of power.
I consider myself a man.
Honey, so do I. But, a whoa man.
So this
Kidding.
kid over here.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, no, I consider myself a dude. Like, I call everybody dude.
She's a bro.
I'm a bro.
She's a bro.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Okay, so boys harm the balance of the
Well,
universe.
Today they do.
So, okay. All right. Okay. Good enough for me. So let us move into our strange stories. Do I have a volunteer or should I start us off?
Go ahead, because I don't think you've actually started us off yet.
I
Well,
haven't.
did first. And the first one he did. Don't even start. He went first in the first one.
Did he?
I could be wrong.
did I?
No, I could be wrong. I wanted to make a contradiction. I want to be a boy and disturb the balance, okay?
Aye,
No, Victoria, you're a bra. You're a bra.
I'm a
For
bra.
more than one reason.
Because I support you both.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious.
I'm
All right,
really
well-
happy about that right now.
Well, I'm going to pull up my story. You guys can talk about bras. I'm going to pull up my story. Hold on.
So bra.
So bra.
Bra. Bra.
I caught some waves down in Africa, bra.
All right. Let's.
Waves down in Africa. It's you miss the rains down in Africa. You don't catch waves down in Africa. God, Tom.
Talk to Toto then. Talk to Toto from the 70s.
All right. Okay. I realized something is I did not send y'all all the link to this. So let me do that real fast. I'm sorry for everyone. I'm disrupting the balance.
Way to go. So proud.
Okay, so
Let's do this.
a funny thing that my mom and I.
Forum.
Let's see. Can I scroll down here? No, I can't. Well, this isn't
Oh,
fun
this is
at
going
all.
to be lovely.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Okay, all right. So it's a funny thing that my mom and I always end up doing is that when we're in dinner or certain sort of meal, usually my mom in particular, she'll always bring up bodily functions during while we're
Are you guys
eating.
in my family?
Oh, you
My
guys did?
family can't go. We can't go a meal without like reenacting the Mr. Creosote part from Meaning of Life, Monty Python's Meaning of Life. Like we can't. If it's not a meal unless everybody's disgusted.
Oh yeah, we like to do that too. Tom, you seem a little disgruntled. What's going on here?
I'm sorry, but when your soup comes in a toilet bowl.
Okay, so we're getting to that. All right. Okay.
What is with you spoiling everything, Tom?
That's true. You did spoil her story for the last episode.
And you spoiled his. I'm spoiling yours. I don't know what it is, but I'm spoiling it.
Go for it.
Just let it sit out in the
Focus and
sun for a
train.
few days. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Anyway.
Yeah.
So apparently the first time a restaurateur, I love that word. I've never used that word, I don't think, before today. Restaurateur. So his name is Yo-Yo Lee, and he's from China, and he thought that it would be a good idea to have the whole bodily function toilet bathroom idea turned into a restaurant. But actually, what's interesting is that whole idea is very popular in, let's see, what is it? It's called the Modern Toilet Restaurant, and it's a chain in China and Taiwan. Yes, I'm serious. It's popular in those places.
Okay, I accept that.
You accept it? Okay. That's Victoria, all I want is your acceptance.
Well, China gets it too today.
What about Taiwan?
Taiwan has it too. They made my Iron Man.
Fair enough. That's good enough for me.
I love everybody.
So, say hello to the Magic Restroom Cafe. And it is America's first toilet-themed restaurant where everything from dishes to food items have to do with bodily functions, bathrooms, and toilets. And so I'm guessing you guys want to know some of the things that are on the menu, right?
I can only guess starting with soup.
Okay.
Pea soup.
That's good. I like that.
No, wait. If it's split pea, like, no, I'm not gonna go there.
No, don't go there, please.
Like, I mean,
what is Moses? Moses is parting the waters or something of your soup.
Ben-Hur. It's happening.
it's not Ben.
It's
What
not
Ben Hur?
dude? It's Moses. I just said this.
You heard it here, folks. Ben Hur was there when Moses was, and Lawrence of Arabia. Shoot, he was just walking by.
Yeah. Oh, chaps, what are you doing?
Oh, great.
Okay, so some of the food items on the menu include black poop, which is
God, cat.
rage quit. Rage quit. No, Victoria, get back here. Get back here. There's more.
Oh, you ever just rage quit during a podcast?
I don't know what rage
guess
quit
so.
means, but go ahead.
That's what I just did, Tom. That's the reference I was making.
She
The
raged and quit.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
so
learn you, Tom. It's okay.
so the black poop
I'll get learned.
the black poop entree is actually a chocolate sundae. Another one is smells like poop, which is braised pork over rice. So, of course, as you were spoiling earlier, Tom, these entrees are served in mini toilet bowls. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Hold on. I'm going through. Okay, so we're seeing lots of toilets. There it is. There's the soup in the toilet bowl. It's beautiful. It is wonderful. Okay, and anyway, so since it's official opening now, by the way, this is in LA, I think. So
Question. I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes, Victoria, you have a question.
I do. My question to the to you as the presenter of this is that is this one of those times when the meal looks exactly like how it's going to look later?
I'd hope not. That's
Like, could you imagine like places like Taco Bell, like places that you're just disgusted to go? I mean,
well, have you guys taken a look at the soup? Does that what comes out of you? That soup that I'm looking at right now.
my whole thing is like
I'm not answering that.
Well, Tom, you should. Tom, you should answer that question.
I mean, it's just like it's like a really the worst way you could advertise chunky Campbell's. I mean, just saying. Like, oh, and you get to sit on a toilet. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
you
now
do.
wait, sit on a toilet. Is there a rule where you can't use it at the same time?
I would imagine. I don't think the plumbing goes throughout the entire building.
Well, that's just false advertising. What is this, Home
Wait,
Depot?
wait. If the entire restaurant is toilet themed, are the
Okay,
seats
wait a second.
toilets?
Yes, the
My
seats
question-
are toilets, Tom.
I'm looking at the Sunday,
Okay.
and I'm sorry
me
if
see if I can
your
find the
Sunday
Sunday.
comes out
There
of
it
your looking
is.
that.
Look at that.
Why is there Reddit? Like, go see a doctor. Why are you making
Okay,
that noise?
that's Weston. That's enough. That is enough.
I'm gonna come next door and I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap.
Do it.
And
Do it.
This is so wrong.
Okay, and then so my last little thing. So it opened officially on October 11th, I think, in LA. And what do you think about the Yelp ratings? What do you guys think the Yelp ratings are? And for those of you that don't know, Yelp is where you rate different restaurants and services out of 5 stars. So,
1 on appearance, but I'll guess it's like really randomly a 4 in terms of food.
okay, Victoria.
I trust. Don't you start with me.
Sorry.
I don't
I'm
trust
cereal.
people. I don't trust people online. I
Okay.
really don't.
Well,
So they probably love it. It's probably got like great reviews, and because people just obviously need this.
So it averages around 3 stars out of 5, and apparently, most of the positive ratings have actually been about the decor of the place, and the bad part of the ratings has been from complaints on slow service and cold food. So
Hey, it's not like the waiters on the runs. And that's my terrible joke. I'm done tonight. That is my terrible joke for that one. I hope you enjoyed that.
so
Because I don't.
No. Where do they get all the waiters? Because they have to be European.
do they?
Well, yeah, because
They gotta be.
Oh, we gotta wait. Oh no,
Victoria's
Victoria!
gotta boot up again.
Victoria, I love the face. It's
Victoria!
stuck- Oh wait, she's back. She's back.
no.
Okay.
This is the best part. This is the best part. You guys froze, and I'm just gonna show you guys what Weston looked like. And then
fantasies. It's a really random thing I did the other night, and she.
and
apparently was really
then
funny.
and then Tom. This was Tom. So like it was like being hit on by 2 of the most awkward people at like this restaurant.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine. I'll take it. I don't get hit on often.
So I'm thinking, after I'm done filming, we should go here to eat.
Okay, you're
Funny.
buying.
Funny.
Fine. I'll go there with Kayla on a date.
I just said you're buying.
I'm buying?
Yeah, so you can go with Kayla on a date, but I'll be there too.
Fair enough. So anyway,
Sitting on some toilet seat, just watching you.
oh, and I didn't even tell you what I called this story. So I called this "Ew Poop." JK, that's soup.
I don't want to have to rage quit twice, but I might.
Yep.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm
And-
so
Goodness.
Yep, and that is what's the restaurant called again? So that is the Magic Restroom Cafe.
no.
No, no.
I like how it's not me tonight.
This is the weirdest thing, though. Like, it's always, I know, Tom, it's always, usually you like leave, you're gone, and we have to get you back. Oh, wait.
Look at
Victoria.
that face. Look at that face. She's like, oh no, I'm gone.
Okay, wait. She's coming back slowly.
I've been doing this the entire time. That was me acting.
Don't do
I
this.
know you're
Don't-
still there. Now you're just
Yeah,
stopping.
because we can see the movement now.
We can see your hand going ever so slightly.
It was trembling. You know why? Because it really wants to slap the internet. Oh,
Internet?
this never happens to me. This is because of you guys harming the balance.
It is not our choice. It happens very naturally.
What
Oh,
he
God.
said.
Okay, so who's next?
Victoria.
Okay, Victoria.
Before we lose her.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. So I'm really loving this. Tom, you'll enjoy this too because you'll know why it's funny. So my story is called "We Are One Step Closer to Jurassic Park," and it's because they found. Oh, we are.
Oh.
They found a 46 million year old fossilized, perfectly preserved and fossilized mosquito.
Velociraptor. Oh, never mind. Oh no. Oh
like,
no.
has somebody watched Jurassic Park?
Velociraptor claw.
You've seen Jurassic Park, right, Tom?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. That's like another Boba Fett round 2. I don't know if I can handle it.
People keep making fun of me for that.
Good. I mean, I'm sorry, but good.
Good.
So, anyways, we find this great mosquito in between two shale rocks, and they were able to actually extract blood from its last meal before it was completely and utterly fossilized in it. So, what's really cool is that it was they say that the insect had, of course, drunk some blood, and then it'd been blown to the water surface and sank to the bottom of a pond or a similar structure of water, and was quickly embedded into fine sediment. And all without disruption of its fragile, distended, blood-filled abdomen, is what they say.
Fragile.
So, of course, what they did is that they, it's the first discovery of its kind, even though.
Sorry, continue. Tom and I are just doing our own thing as you're going. Just go for it. You're fine.
Yeah, pull up the page and it covers you guys, so it's like I can't see you, and I'm gonna slap somebody. Anyways, so.
You're closer, Weston. You're gonna get it if either of us gets it.
It's gonna freeze on me like doing this, and then it'll come back and people will just see me beating you. Like,
Great.
Gonna happen. But anyways, so they were able to scrape some blood samples. They're gonna actually run the blood samples through every single strain of DNA that they have from prehistoric fossils in that area that they found it in, and see if we can, tell what kind of DNA it was. Now, before we all get excited, I know I said we were one step closer to Jurassic Park. Unfortunately, DNA only has a half-life of about 521 years before the chromosomes and everything break down. And so being 46 million years old, we're not going to get it. But that doesn't mean it's not plausible or possible. So maybe not with this dinosaur's blood, maybe soon. I don't know. But I think that'd be really cool. I mean, it's gonna be really cool. It was terrible what happened to Samuel L. Jackson in that movie. Just please put that on a resume. I can sound like a dinosaur from Jurassic Park. Oh God, that makes me both like really happy you can do that and really want to punch you in the face.
Why the punch?
It makes me envious of your vocal range.
Tom is just like really jealous, and me, I'm just like, it's hitting a nerve.
If he starts at the alto.
Oh, I'm gone.
Nope,
oh wait,
nope,
no, I'm
nope,
back.
Nope, you're good.
That was him.
Yeah, he froze. You didn't freeze.
Oh, I froze.
You froze.
Yeah, you keep doing that, like, that high frequency noise you were doing. It's gonna freeze up everything. But anyways,
that was a hiccup. Sorry.
Good. But Sam Neill and Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum, you guys can all just take it easy. We don't need you guys to come save us, so we're fine so far. But yeah, no, I just think it's cool. Like it's weird, but it's also neat because like Michael Crichton, 5 years ago,
the geek in us comes out and we're like, how neat,
right? It's like, I could have a dinosaur. Yeah, but anyways,
I want a brontosaurus.
Is that what you would be, Tom? Would you be a brontosaurus if you were a dinosaur?
I said I'd like a brontosaurus.
Actually, brontosaurus isn't an actual dinosaur. They've disclaimed it because what they call a brontosaurus isn't really what it is. There's issues with names.
Well, then I'll just take a bronto. Because apparently if you add "sore," it turns into a dinosaur.
Well, no, it was a dinosaur, but it's not called a brontosaurus. They've misnomered it. It's different now.
What do you know what it's called?
What do I look like, a paleontologist?
Well, you know that much. For goodness sake, Victoria, at least finish the rest of it.
Hey, Hey,
And that's what we call a bad teaser, folks. Refer to last week's episode.
you know what's really a bad teaser? That hat of yours.
Me.
Well, you too, yeah. Anyways, I'm just saying. Anyways, but go on.
Okay, so my weird story is it's actually world related. It's dealing with nationality. So in Europe, all these Europeans took an actual like a poll of, smartest, sexiest, funniest, that sort of thing. And so
how many times was I on there? Europeans love me. Shut up. Anyways, go on.
It's like, Tom, you should have said something. For goodness sake, man.
Well, I'll just say you're Italian. I'll just say you're Italian. How's that? Because aside from, the favorite country with the sexiest people are in order, Italians. With
I beg to differ.
Spain and its people second, and France third. So what? I'm not sexy?
No, what I'm just saying is that the two
sorry.
top voted sexiest men in the world are both British.
Well,
right.
they get the funniest. Apparently, Europeans think the Britons are the funniest.
They're funny
Well,
chaps.
cool.
They are.
Yeah.
Funny chat.
The
Funny chaps.
least funny are the Swiss, apparently.
Well, have you seen new watches? Those look like funny watches to you?
All I think of is cheese, and I'm like, it's funny.
Most efficient are the Germans, as well as the Germans apparently being the rudest, with the French second. The least rude are Norwegian and Swiss. Most open-minded are the Dutch.
Is this all just European?
Yeah, it's not. They didn't vote on the. They didn't vote on the world. That would have been cool, but.
Shall we exclude the pompous Americans? I think we should.
Oh, people, silly Americans. We don't give you internet when you teach English over here. That's for you, Mel. No, but I think it's funny that the Germans are the rudest, and I'm just going, yeah, have you been to America? Because America's pretty rude. Just saying. I mean, I am American.
A middle-aged Belgian woman said the Germans make too much noise and are too chauvinistic.
Oh God, I'm German.
And then a young Briton on the Italians said they know they're sexy, which is annoying, but it makes them even more attractive. So apparently I'm sexy and I know it, which is annoying, and it makes me even more attractive. And
Tom,
you can't do that, Weston. You can't do that.
Well, I can't do what? And Victoria's asking a question. I'm sorry.
Tom, I'm sorry. My question is,
Yes.
Tom, are you Italian, or are you just of Italian descent?
No, I lived there for about a month and fully immersed myself.
Okay, but honey, I might be living in Britain for 4 months. That doesn't make me,
Sorry, you're already British. You can't use that as an example. You can't use that as an example.
I'm the worst speaking British person they will ever know.
Oh dear.
You lack the accent, but you have the soul.
You have a soul of a Briton, as what Tom is trying to tell you.
See, you say the soul,
Victoria.
and I just think of Stephen Fry with a bass, and he's just in a jazz place. I'm like, yeah, I've got soul. That's all I think of. But
and I hope all of you watch BBC. Otherwise, I can understand if you might be.
It'll be lost on
you.
you.
It's like Stephen Fry.
Because the closest thing they'll think is Fry from Futurama, if they don't.
You know what's great? I love that you guys point out that I make references, and then you know what that makes me think? That makes me think you guys think those people don't get it. Just because you boys don't does not mean that the rest of the world doesn't get it. In fact, there's this wonderful thing
who don't. There may be some who don't.
It's called Google, Tom. Just because you don't know.
I'm just watching. I'm sorry. I'm just watching this play out. Go ahead.
Weston, you're part of this, bro.
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, yes, you are.
You need a hit. You need a hit over there, buddy.
No,
because
Tom.
I know someone.
No,
that girl who can give you one.
Is it like hidden in her studded hat, right?
I did promise you a knuckle sandwich, both of you. What was it? First episode?
Yep, mayonnaise and mustard.
Yes,
mayonnaise and mustard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it has.
Well, that's interesting. I think it's interesting that the Europeans did this, with Europe. Now, America needs to do this with just the states.
I'm down.
Because, I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Minnesota speaks funniest, eh?
Clearly, you haven't been to the deep south, sweetheart.
No, I haven't.
No, apparently
Or
not.
Cajun country.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you be talking that kid no right now. Oh, yeah, that's what they were
Well,
telling that
thank
one
you,
guy.
Ray, from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, that's why that kid guy that come down to there, and I said that one thing.
That 197-year-old blind lady.
Oh, that's why I told you that one time and you didn't listen. And I told you that the second time.
Oh, and I want a belly button, the can that goes in, not the can that goes out. Hush ya.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize to all of you in the bayou that somehow have internet connection and are watching this. That was really
impressed.
No,
insensitive.
we're not trying, and it's awful.
Anyway, so with that,
Terrible.
I'm sorry. I know that was a stereotype. As are all my accents, just stereotypes. This American accent, this is very stereotypical of California.
Bro.
Yet apparently our accent is the one that's understood universally, which I think is interesting.
You want to know what's really cool is that an American West Coast accent is what they think that most people spoke in Elizabethan Shakespeare era.
Are you serious?
That's weird.
So wait, when they say
Forsooth.
like the arcane, I know when they say
Dude.
the arcane, when they say the arcane Shakespeare, like the original, we would just read it as we would read it.
Well, I would hope you would read it correctly, like, say all the syllables and the words correctly, but
Right.
and work in iambic pentameter, but they say that the accent of Elizabethan and Shakespeare era people was pretty close to how we speak.
Bada bing, bada
Score
boom.
one for the Californians. Heck yeah.
Yeah, tell me right, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like
Hey,
that
bro.
light through the window, man. It's like
To the window, to the wall, and down to the beaches of
it's like
space.
Juliet.
They just
Like it's Juliet, man.
They like crave, subjugation. Just
Romeo, like, where are you, Romeo? Romeo, like, where are you?
Wherefore out there, Romeo? Dude, chick, I'm like down here, yo.
all right, guys. Well, we've actually passed our half-hour mark by a few minutes, but
Oh, but only a few. Yay.
yes,
I
yeah.
know.
So we got a nice shorter podcast. So of course, since we've changed the formula up a little bit, we would love to hear your feedback in the comments. Do you like this shorter? Do you like it? Did you like it longer? The more material we had, just let us know what you think. And of course, with our podcast, we will be back next Sunday at 4 p.m. PST. And what else? Liking, commenting, subscribing is a big one. We'd love you to subscribe. Sharing. Boom. Share with your friends.
Sharing is caring.
And we know.
No, really.
And that's your
just
PSA
share
for
it.
the day.
Yep, because Thomas shares his hat with Victoria, and therefore sharing is good.
Yes.
I'd rather go to that
At least
cafe.
you wore it outside in, not inside out. One of my roommates tried wearing it inside out.
Well,
We're lucky he doesn't have holes in his head. Although, given the fact he wanted to try in the first place,
Maybe
we're
the
still
worst-
investigating.
right, maybe the holes
We're
are just
still
really small.
investigating.
All right, and with that, do you guys have anything else you'd like to say before we leave?
No, just hey, hope you guys enjoyed it.
And
He said no, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. Like, sorry, Tom, that was great. No, again, please, feedback is fantastic, and
You just did the same thing I did,
no, but
but
that wasn't no. I don't want to say something. That was no. I'm gonna move away. God, people, context. We need to incorporate our rolly chairs more. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, no, but again, please like, subscribe, share, and I will know if you don't, because apparently I know a lot of things. I may not be an expert, but I know everything.
that's true. All right, but
Yeah.
we'll see you
So
next
anyways.
week. We'll see you next week, and thanks for tuning in. And of course, stay weird. All right, see everyone.
Bye, guys.
bye.